is going to be totally filled with chaos and wonderful chaos that is, with my two little kids. So Christmas is always a very special time of year for us. So you probably can tell this is a pre-recorded show because I am home with my family, and I hope you are enjoying your family as well. I don't know if we're going to have anyone checking comments. I don't think we are. So if you ask a question and you don't get a response, that is why, because we are all celebrating this holiday with our families. But we wanted to come here and we wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas. And I wanted to do a project. So if you have that turkey in the oven and it's cooking and you have a few extra minutes and you want to see a design idea, this is why we are here. We're also here to spread joy. So hopefully you enjoy it and have a good time watching it. These lives are so fun. It's so fun to connect with the community. So what I'm going to be doing for a quick and easy holiday project is I love this bead mix and I haven't been able to use it yet. Megan put it together. It's a bead soup limited edition check glass bead mix in Hearthstone. So I thought it was really good. Still wintry and all that good stuff. So I'm going to make a couple pairs of earrings from it. I'm going to open it up and do that. And of course, everything is in that shopping bag if you want to see what I'm using, and you can still share this video. It works just the same as if it was live and not pre-recorded. But above all else, above the project, above all of that, a very, very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everybody. Thank you for being part of my life and my community, and thank you for sharing all your joy and creativity with me. So I am going to flip my camera down. We're going to do some designing. We're going to have some fun. And then please enjoy your day with your family. Enjoy the festivities. Put on some Christmas music and enjoy. Okay. So here is the mix I'm going to use. I did want to show you there are more available. This is not the only colorway. There's this really pretty citrusy one. There's also this green, and these are big, beautiful 100-gram packs of beads. There's this blue one, which I know as we get more into the summertime, those seashells are gonna be super fun to play with. There's also a witch one as well. It's kind of, I think it's called Lunar Witch, and it's a really beautiful purpley black one. I don't know where I put it though. I put it somewhere, but it is in that missing sock realm of the universe. I do not know where it is. But these are beautiful. Megan put them together. They're so pretty, and I've been wanting to design with them. So I'm going to open up this one here called Hearthstone. We're gonna spread it all out on the table and see what we have. So I think I can lower this a little bit more so we can kind of take a better look at it here. So these are these beautiful beads. All the beads are included in the mix. So I'm going to hold this up for a little bit better view here so you can see what they look like. I love these speckled ones. I like these black table cut. There's some flowers. There's even some seashells in here, some rondelles, some rounds. Ooh, that one's cool too. Excuse me. All right. I am going to just pull out some simple findings. So I've got some head pins. I've got some eye pins, I have some earring hooks. So just your basics, you know, the everyday findings that you use for all your projects is what we're going to be using here. Excuse me. I also think silver might go with this as well. So I also have some silver findings. So I got head pins, eye pins, earring hooks. And I think we're going to be able to quickly and easily make quite a few different little earrings using basic findings, this one mix, and our basic classic tools. So we have a cutter, chain nose, second chain nose, and a wire looping plier. Of course, if you don't want to use the wire looping plier and want to use a round nose, feel free to do so. All right, let's start seeing what we have and making some jewelry. So one of the first beads that really struck my attention was this beautiful one right here. So this is a beautiful table cut. And what I want to do with it is I think I'm just going to put it onto a head pin. So it's just going to sit down there. And I'm going to make something with some links here. So this is going to be kind of a classic Julie earring with a bunch of little connectors and links and dangly. So it's got a lot of good movement. This is my kind of go-to earring design. So I thought these would be fun because I know that you're watching this on Christmas Day, and then that quick reminder that this is pre-recorded. So if you're trying to ask a question and no one is responding. I'm so sorry, that is why. But you know, as we go into January, as we go into February, I feel like these type colors are perfect. These earrings will be really good. So when you are making earrings from a mix like this, what you do want to do first is make sure that you have pairs. So we got an equal pair of those, and we have an equal pair of these pretty rondelles. And then let's see if we want to put another bead with it. You know what? We also have an equal pair of these rounds. So let's do that. Let's do rounds, rondelles, and these beautiful table cuts. So I think for time, because I want to make more than one pair of earrings, I'm just going to make one. But I do want to kind of show that when you are picking out your supplies, make sure that you have enough for the complete set of earrings when you are using mixes. Of course, that doesn't really apply when you've got, you know, a full strand of beads, but definitely when you've got just the mixes, go ahead and make sure everything is in twos that you want to use. Okay, just made a simple loop. So these are eye pins, of course, so they make life really easy. They already have that one loop. And then we're going to put that rondelle on there as well. Make another loop. These are my wire looping pliers. So you see that round nose and that concave nose. They really do make loop making so much easier. At least I think so. Okay, so now we've got all of our little components. And I always go and I look for the loop that I made versus the one that was previously made, because the one that was made with the actual manufacturing of the eye pin is always going to be nice and tidy and closed up. But the loop I made, I would normally need to go back and close up anyway, so I might as well use that one to open. I'm going to put my little dangle on here with this beautiful black and bronze bead. Antique brass would have been really nice for this as well. So this is what I've got thus far. And now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to look for where is the one that I made. Where's my loop? Open it up. Oh, see, mine came off. I didn't secure mine right. All right, so now we're going to go back. Close that up good. Now we're going to go see. I think it was because I didn't have this one closed up properly. Yeah, there's a big old gap there. And we're going to link that on to the base. Actually, yes, that's right. Okay, and just make sure that it's good and closed. And sometimes you have to wiggle it a little bit. You kind of have to wiggle it shut just so you don't have a gap in there. And then I've got a variety of earring hooks here, so pick your favorite style. So this is a really pretty long, elegant earring hook right here. So I'm just gonna open that up and slip it on, and that is a super quick and easy kind of wear with anything earring, where you could wear it with a fancy attire, or you could just wear it with jeans as well. So there's a quick, easy, simple earring using those pretty black beads right there. So I'm gonna put that aside, and I'm gonna also put aside the beads that I had for the pair. So you can kind of see off to the side here, I've got the matched ones so I don't misplace or reuse them for something else. So now the other bead that is definitely catching my eye are these gorgeous, gorgeous, large, round ones with this speckle finish. So I think, again, I want this to be on gold. I'm gonna kind of look at what my other, ooh, what about red with that? That's really pretty because these red beads are also in the mix. I'm only gonna be using beads that are in the mix. So you see here, we got these beautiful red. That would work. There's also some cream. The cream would be really nice as well. And you know what? As I'm looking at this, I almost want this by itself. I'm gonna try that. So let's see, we're gonna take a gold head pin, because sometimes we forget, I think, to just go really, really simple. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a wrapped wire loop. So I'm gonna leave a little gap right there. Squeeze, push down, rotate. So there we've got our loop. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a nice wrapped wire loop, just like so. And I'm gonna keep wrapping here. I'm just gonna push it a little further. See how I would normally cut it about now? Instead, I'm gonna use my fingers So I see that spiral. See that spiral right there? And now when I can't really push it any further, now is when I'm gonna trim it. And I'm still gonna try to tuck that little wire end just into my wrapping so it doesn't snag. But now I've got a really pretty spiral top. I'm just gonna put that on an earring hook. I don't really feel like that needs a lot more than that. So this is one of those earrings that is so simple, but so pretty and elegant. So here we go. This is just gonna be done. Ta-da! So really simple, really pretty. I feel like you'll probably wear this one all the time because it will go with everything. All right, so then I would pick out another bead to match, put it aside as well for when I made my pair for that one too. Next up, let's do something with these, because these I love, love, love. I call them pansies. They're probably not. I don't know what their actual correct name is, but I've seen them in a couple different colors. I think they're the prettiest little flower bead. So let's do silver with this one because I think we can. So I'll start with, let's start with a ball head pin. And we gotta decide which way we want it to sit. So it can sit like that. Actually, I like that, that's pretty. Or we could have done it the other way where the point was down towards the bottom. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a simple wire loop again. And I don't know whether to make this all pansies or put a different bead in there as well. So let's kind of see what we've got here. And I am gonna trim that up, tighten it up a little bit right here. Okay, so there I've got this on the ball head pin. And there's these beads here, which would go with it. They're this pretty kind of almost like a black diamond, or there are a lot of pansies in here, I think. So we could do it where they're going, so if you see this, let's hold it up. We could do it like that, or we could do them all going the same direction. I think I like the same direction on this one. And then we can kind of lay it out. Remember, we're gonna make a pair, so we gotta make sure we've got enough. I like the idea of maybe 3 of these. They're really sparkly and glistening, which is nice. And then we could, if we wanted to, we could put this little guy between them. So this is just a really like muted color palette. It's very transparent, very silvery gray, kind of is nice for this winter season. So we could do just really pretty long link. I like that. I think I like that. That feels very easy to wear. So let's go ahead and we're gonna just put all of these on eye pins now. So now I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of these and we're going to just make a loop. So these little beads come in this mix as well. And then I do want to just periodically give that little reminder because I know if you're just popping on and you might be saying hello, and I'm so sorry, I can't see it. This is pre-recorded. It is Christmas Day, which is so fun and exciting. So a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to everybody. I will be back when the holidays are over and we'll be live again. But for now, everybody here at Art Beads is home with their families. So a very, very happy holiday to everybody. Okay, so I'm just making little links. So I start with that eye pin. It kind of does half that work for me. And then we make a little loop on the other side, which is nice. And if you hear noise in the background, that is Miss Twix getting into mischief as she always does. That is her thing. She is up currently on the TV stand, knocking over whatever she can find to knock over. So I will give a Christmas update report on what she gets into come this Christmas. It'll be her first Christmas, so I'll report on what type of trouble she gets into. All right, now we're gonna link these all together. Oh my goodness. She's got a little baggie of something plastic and she is very proud of herself. She is walking away with it, but it doesn't, I think it's just a little paper in there, so she'll be okay. All right, so I'm gonna link these together and close up that link. Actually, I'm gonna remove that from that little girl real quick. do get into everything. All right, and now I'm gonna open up this link this. I like how silvery and shimmery these are. Shimmer, that's I think the word I was looking for earlier. These pretty little shimmery earrings. Okay, we're just building as we go here. And we're almost to our last one. So here's how this is looking. So you could stop now if this is a good length for you. I tend to go a little bit longer. I'm an earrings person. I like to wear my hair up. I like to have long dangly earrings. It's kind of my favorite type of jewelry are these type earrings. There we go. So here, I think when I had kids, I stopped wearing a lot of necklaces because the kids would grab them, and bracelets too. Of course, they grab earrings as well, but I don't know. I kind of just went for the earrings. All right, earring hook is on and we are done. So there is our third earring design made from this really cool mix that Megan put together. So let me show you the 3 designs that we came up with. So we have 3 different designs here. And of course, you can make so many more out of this mix and the other mixes as well. Oh my goodness, it would be really easy to just keep going and going and going. But that was 3 kind of quick and fun projects for wintry jewelry that go for all occasions, fancy or casual. And they were from that Hearthstone mix. Then there's this beautiful blue mix, this beautiful green mix. Here's the citrusy one, which I love for summer and spring. And then there is a lunar witch mix as well. All right, guys, I'm gonna pop the camera up so I could say goodbye, but a very happy holidays. And thank you guys for joining me. Let me just flip that camera up real quick. Thank you for joining me for those projects. Let me show you again real quick, because I can show you with the scale now. So here is just that little one. Again, so simple. I think it really helps to have that extra wire wrapping so you get more of a wire design, but so simple, so easy to wear as well. Of course, lightweight. And then we've got this one with the black and the bronze and super sparkly. So you can see what that one would look like. And then the shimmery silver as well. Who could forget the shimmery silver? And then this one's nice and long, but definitely feel free to make it shorter. All of these designs you can adapt. You can make them longer, you can make them shorter, customize them however you like. But that's the fun of jewelry making, is you get to make it your own. So have fun making it your own. I hope these gave you some good design ideas, and I hope you are having a wonderful Christmas again. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. I will see you again after Christmas, but take care and enjoy, and the very best wishes, and take care.